stressed out. This game features auto saving. Alright, let me make sure not to fucking do dumb dumb. Ah, I'm already sworn. God damn it. Ah, I'm doing it again. Amnesia, Dark Descent. What follows is a couple of quick messages how to get the best possible experience. Amnesia should not be played to win. Instead, focus on immersing yourself in the game's world and story. I like the world and story as well as winning, so it's asking too much of me. This game is asking way too much of me. I plan to win, but at the same time, I plan to have some fun. Alright. Do not worry about when and how to save during gameplay. The game will take care of that for you. If you want to leave the game, just choose save and exit. You can then use continue to return to where you left off next time you start up the game. The world of Amnesia is a dangerous place. You are extremely vulnerable. Do not try to fight the enemies encountered. Instead, use your wits, hide, or even run if necessary. The dark is very important to the game, and simply because of this vital to set up the game correctly, use the slider control below to do so. Adjust it until the square at the right is barely visible, and also make sure to play in the dark room and wear headphones for the best effect. Howdy, I saw the viewer go up. Hey, Meep. That is all. Hope you enjoy immersing yourself in the world of Amnesia. Frictional games. Hi, Meep. This voice you're hearing is actually my morning voice. Oh my. Jeez. But yeah. Like usually, I would have done something more,
Don't forget,
friendly for you.
something mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Hello there, Chief. Man, I'd probably have chosen Subnautica if you were gonna join in. So you didn't have to have this fear of jump scares. But I'll do probably 20 minutes of this, and then switch over to Subnautica if you want. Oh God, what? I'm confused. I have wine. What? I told you this is my morning voice. I don't really don't know how to explain it. You really can't say nothing. After saying something about my voice. Jesus Christ. Gee, come on, pull together. It was not nothing. Don't lie. It wasn't nothing. You mentioned my voice is because of how it is, isn't it? You're such a dork. Can I get in here? I mean, the closet, hiding in the closet. Oh, actually restricts me. And you're a dork that's listening to a morning voice of a horror game. No, right. We were talking about something. See, bro, there's nothing in here. It's completely empty. See? Nothing's weird. Calm down. See, it's nothing. Calm down. Jesus Christ. This dude's going insane about almost anything. Read you bedtime stories, huh? Why stop laughing? It's because it's funny. What are you mad about? I'm confused. I didn't do anything. Your chains. What am I doing? I'm so confused.
August 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him.
That'll be interesting.
Your former self, Daniel.
Former self, eh? My friend, I'm confused on why you want to forget. You've made elixirs, medicines, and had a hell of a time doing it. Oh, what do I do now? I don't even know where to go. I have to kill a man, I don't even know who. And I have a shadow that's living and wanting to murder me. Like, where do I even go? It's a living nightmare. Oh. I see. Apparently it was supposed to be something I'm supposed to follow. There's not much. But yeah, that's a door I already went through. There's the run button. Alright, is there another for now? It's conserve oil. Let's see, where do I go? Ah, here it is. God dang it. There it is. Door slammed shut behind him, and what he knew, he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London seemed appropriate somehow. Hello, where are you?
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brandenburg.
Oh. Well, that's grotesque. I can't even leave. You're a dork. Wine cellar. What's over here? Laboratory. Or lab, I guess. Yes. The hell? but expect it not to budge. It literally has, I don't know what, wooden planks on it. Archives. That's where I just came from, was it not? Didn't I just come from the archives? I did. Yeah, I did. I just came from the old archives. That's where I came from, not the new ones. The neglect of family. Jesus, why is it so dark in here? What the hell? Alright, I'll leave you alone. My bad. My bad, Chief.
That fragrance. Damascus rose.
My bad, friend, my bad. Just was curious of what I saw. That's decent. Jesus. The lack of chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiment has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to a wine cellar. So I have to go to the wine cellar now, eh? No.
There should be more coop rats. Let me see. And one...
This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine, the orpiment, are given, and the culprit binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis, in the hope I will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves. Read you a bedtime story, eh? Is it really bugging you that much? You begged me to read you a bedtime story. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope. I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament.
Aqua fortis.
I'd like to see properly. Thank you. Look, another tinder box. Say. Another tinder box. It's like a, I guess, matchbox. You can use it to light a lot of things, I guess to say. But other than that, gonna go to the wine cellar because apparently there's something here that I should investigate. It's locked. Alright. You're a dog. Mr. Nice Voice. La Lord. You are a dog.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk.
I mean,
how Professor Herbert managed to find the
the
location
cold,
in these vast
you were
plains
gonna
of
get a
nothingness
cold,
remains a mystery to me.
kind of self-explanatory.
When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend
in the
of
month
Tin
of
Hanan,
October,
the
it
mother
gets
of us
extremely
all.
cold.
An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
I don't mind the dummy dork. That really doesn't say anything. You're the one that's sure. Don't forget that. You're the one smaller than me. Did you forget that I'm 5'10"? You really do wish you were that tall, don't you?
"17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write.
You're not.
I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered.
You're not
Our
telling me.
torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious
You're
and
what?
fearful.
5'3".
They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language
I remember
getting
you
to
telling
me.
me that.
I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
shorter than me. And I know that for a fact. Who else has come to watch? Since I see there's now 3 people. Someone else has come to watch. Who's there? I don't understand how this guy gets so scared so quickly. You can believe what you want to. Just know that you will always still be shorter than me. My God, who's there? I have my phone pulled up just so I can read and see if the message is longer. At the same time, I see that there's someone else with us. And one is speaking, while the other one is silent. Who's there? What in God's name was that? They left. What was that? Hello? I can't do anything about it. Water rolls paper. Look, water rolls paper. What's there? Did I just get more trapped in the art I did? Yeah, major uh-oh. I'm now more trapped in the archives. My friend.
17th May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety. Grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Hello? Where even am I? Fragile, but breakable, but not by the hand. I can't climb. I can barely even jump. Here we go again, another memory.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wards. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
I wanted to, I so much wanted to, but I can't. I literally looked at the keys, trying to play it. I'm not. Look, I'll even show you. I can't play it. See? I'm even mashing the button. I can't play it. Oh. Not breakable by hand, but can be breakable by helmet. When I get a better PC, I will. I have to get a better con for my PC, so that was a helmet, dear. That was not a butt plug. This helmet stopped me. Move. What did I do? What is there? Well, you called it a butt plug, so I had to say something. I can't, what am I gonna do? I can call it just meep. Okay, look. When I get a better PC, I promise, whenever you get Raft, we will play. I swear upon that. I already have Raft. I just don't have the correct setup for it. How do I break it? It's not a giant butt plug. Not breakable by hand, but yeah, I get it. So what am I supposed to use? game will begin with that.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Jesus. There's another there. I want it. That's not how that works. And you know it to be true, so... Oh my god. I see it. Wilhelm and his two fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trial to Brandenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first. They can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would be incense, solve both my problems. What in the world was that noise? Ah, the door was busted open. Stadium. The stadium. You looked beautiful. No. Yeah, I'm just gonna run. Good day. It is the creature, I presume, that wants you dead. No? What is with all this flesh? Ow. My lord. Wine cellar. I see. what's in the wine cellar, I presume. What is this? Oh, it's a lantern, I forgot. I'm talking about my lantern, you dog.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
I was asking a rhetorical question. And for dears. I can't see. Bit troublesome, is it not? Bit excessive, is it not? There's someone there.
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you...
Christ. My name is Wilhelm, House of Garik. These are my final words. My confession and testament 2 years ago. I was summoned to the castle of Brennenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what is this supposed Knight of the Order could want from me, and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen because of the follies of my past, and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim, and to do so without asking any questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly, and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight the Baron invited me and my men, down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in the toast. The wine tasted fine, and my man drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolical ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer.
Piece of shit, let us out of here!
Can't. I'd like to see properly. I can barely see. God damn it. What's in the box? No oil. Just a tinderbox. Why? I do not know, and it's irritating the hell out of my head.
Something is wrong. Oh, so wrong.
never so silently walk around. I have the second Amnesia game as well, which is funny. The flesh buds and everything else start growing. Yes, there's actually two Amnesia games. What in God's name is this? Laboratory. That's your old archives. I need to get back to the laboratory. Do you want me to stop streaming now and go to Subnautica? It's merely a question if you want me to. I do not mind. Turn on the burner. Alright, I'll stop here. Alright, so I will say this, I'll end the stream and then pop it up again. I know it was actually very pretty. So you got to see something very interesting at the end. Well, I'll say this. The morning voice is finally gone, but I'll stop the stream for right now so I can switch it over to like switched over to Subnautica. I'll see you then, Meep.